Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. If you're preparing for the US Citizenship Test, you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll be going over the 100 civics questions in random order, with the most up-to-date answers for 2025. Whether you're studying for the test or just want to learn more about US history, this video will give you all the information you need. Remember, the questions are the same, but the answers can change. So make sure you're studying the right information. We'll keep it slow and clear. Let's get started.
What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. We elect a president for how many years? 4. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Who was the first president? George Washington. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. In what month do we vote for president? November. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. How many U.S. senators are there? (100). Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who vetoes bills? The President. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older.